Hello everybody, this is Glory. Welcome to Alpha Womb. Today in the series of Kali, we will be discussing about Chinnamasta. This is the part 2 for the previous video on Chinnamasta that I have curated. So today we will be speaking specific to the eye of Chinnamasta that sees beyond the ordinary. Okay, the eye that sees where the ordinary ends. Why do I say that about her? So since time memorial, occult begins with a single question: what do you see when your ordinary sight ends? Occult is about the eye that sees what others refuse to see. And the word occult comes from oculus, which is the eye, and which is also the hidden, which is also the unseen, right? The force that watches beneath the surface of reality. Long before books and rituals and the power belonged to the ones who could see what others couldn't, right? Now, from the beginning, the occult was born from sight, not physical sight, but a sight which was inward in nature. The oculus, which is the eye, was the inward sight that ancient healers, ancient magicians, ancient enlightened being trusted upon. So the oculus being the capacity to perceive what the ordinary mind filters out. For example, in Delphi, the priestesses entered trance kind of state to read the subtle currents beneath human fate. So they used to become like oracle, and that was also a thing of the sight. In Egypt, seers watched the movement of stars, interpreting the patterns of destiny. In Sumer, diviners read omen in flame, oil, and shadows. Okay. In the East, mystics sharpened perception through breath, stillness, and the awakening of the inner eye, which is the oculus. Now, every culture had its own doorway to get to the sight, to get to the seeing beyond the ordinary. But the principle was always the same, which is the true practitioner is the one who sees, who will always invariably have a sight beyond the ordinary. The one who detects shifts before they manifest was a true practitioner. So they read intentions before words were spoken. They sensed the path of a soul long before it chooses a direction. So they could see the future. By that I mean, so clairvoyance is not fantasy, has never been a fantasy, and certainly not illusion. It is a perception without filter. It is an eye that looks inward and outward at the same time. It is an ancient ability to read symbols, energies, intentions, and the movements of fate long before they surface. Okay? So the eye in magic always represent mastery over something, like mastery over to see beneath the currents, beneath the future, beneath the present, beneath the past. So it was always considered, seeing was always considered a sort of a mastery. To see is to know is to choose. And the ability to choose is to shape a certain reality at your will. In every tradition, the awakened eye always belonged to the practitioner, to the healer, to the warrior of the consciousness. And the one who refuses to move blindly, the one who sharpens intuition until it becomes a vision, was considered an enlightened being. If you are a practitioner or someone who feels called to develop, deeper sight, sharper intuition, stronger energetic perception, or the ability to read patterns the way ancients did, Chinnamasta is the Mahavidya for it. She is the form for it, She will sharpen your insights, your inner eye. She will illuminate your inner sun, which is the pineal gland, which is completely solar energy. It is the sun without the shadow. It is the sun whose radiance is only felt, It is not, that heat is only felt around. It cannot be seen. Okay? It is not like the physical sun that you see. Our inner sun is the light within the darkness. That is the potential light within all of us. And when that illuminates, it's the inner light. When that illuminates, it cannot be seen. It's just felt in energy, in vibrations, in very positive feeling around somebody. So Chinnamasta gives you that ability, which is why she is the eye that sees beyond the ordinary, that sees where the ordinary ends. Her sight begins where the ordinary ends. She will see through water and milk and tell you what is what. Are you ready for that sort of a voltage? Are you ready for that sort of, a sword that leads to only light, illumination, enlightenment? A sword which does not decapitates but gives you the clarity, gives you the light, gives you the, blessing of becoming a light, taking you out of your ignorance, taking you out, bringing you up from your egos. That is the magnificent form that Chinnamasta is. We will go more into her details as per the experiences per se. But for now, I just wanted to, chronicle a little bit around the symbolism of the eye. It is also, Egyptians also called it the eye of the Horus, which is the all-seeing eye, So I wanted to just put it on record that she and I, her unwielding, captivating eye on her sadhaka, her ghor drishta, is invariably going to be a part of your life, as it has been a part of my life very, very prominently. I cannot help but see it all around me. and get transformed by it, by surrendering my ignorance and allowing her sword to cut through me and allow me the blessing of light, of clarity, of vision before the path has even unraveled. Thank you very much.